that not with 2.9 seconds left, a lot of teams wouldn't have got that good of a look. What did you see on that final shot there? It was in and out.
We're ready for you, Coach.
I mean, that one shot changes how you guys leave the arena walking out of here tonight, even though you played, so well offensively and you did a lot of good things. I know Coach said that's basketball, but how tough is that?
Aaron, Coach is muted.
I don't like that. They got the shot with 2.9.
Thank you. And I'm hearing some.
Yeah, but we're hearing somebody talk.
Yeah, Coach, let me fix this real quick. No, you're not muted, Coach.
You good?
We're good, Coach.
Yeah, obviously a huge win for our guys, and just couldn't be more proud of them. I thought they just battled all night. They did a lot of good things tonight. Another game where we have 8 turnovers. We handled the ball. I thought we took some bad shots in the first half. We were 2 for 8 on bad shots, and we really talked about that at halftime, and the guys did such a better job in the second half. And we just had a lot of guys make some really big plays. Trey made a big 3 in the second half. Kane came in and made a big 3. Zane rebounded. We got Warren did some good things. KJ was phenomenal again. Thought his development has just been great. Daniel just does all the little things for us. And then I thought, what Dez and Grant did tonight, not just offensively, but what they did defensively was special. But you got, Grant gets 20 and 14 with 2 turnovers. That's a phenomenal stat line. Desmond gets 21 with 4 assists, no turnovers. So out of those 2 guys, they're your leading scorers, and yet they got 18 assists to 2 turnovers. So I just thought it was a tremendously great team win for us. It was a battle to the end, and we knew it was going to be, and we made enough plays in that last 4 minutes, so it was great to see.
I will take questions.
Yeah, Coach, that last 3-point field goal attempt, did that go in slow motion for you? Take us through that moment. Have you ever seen a 3-point attempt for a win come so close to trying and then popping out?
Oh, I've seen much more than that in 30 years. But it's just good to be on the other side of a shot that doesn't go in. It's you get your fill of some tough ones that do go in. We've already had one of those this year. So, and that's hard. That's not easy to guard because you don't want to foul. And 3 seconds gives the team enough time to at least take one dribble. And I thought our guys just did a good job of not fouling. And, fortunately that thing didn't go in.
Coach, what was your message to the team in those final few minutes, just in those timeouts, just knowing that what you guys needed to do to stick to your game plan?
Well, it kind of did. Well, that's hard one, Shannon, because it differs when there's, we had about 4 or 5 timeouts in the last 2 minutes. So those messages are all different. Sometimes it's, we got to get a stop. Sometimes it's, we got to get a score. But we made shots, the last 3 minutes we made shots and we got the much needed stops that we had to get. I thought we defended them well. We chased them off the 3-point line. They took some really difficult 2-point shots and we rebounded. We'd given them a little bit of some loose balls as I start the second half, and I thought we did a really good job. Like I'm amazed just looking at stats. I thought Armis had more than 3 offensive rebounds, but I thought we did a really good job on the backboard in the last 3 minutes. We got the stops we needed, and we made shots. I think we scored on just about every possession we had inside 3 minutes, which is good. And what can you say about Grant? Another game winner for him. So it was just a special night for him, obviously.
Coach, now having won the first game of this series and being a team at the top of the Mountain West, how much confidence does this give you up against teams going into the rest of the season?
Well, we were gaining. I thought we were really gaining a lot of momentum going to Wyoming. And I bring that up a lot, but Wyoming's not an easy place to play one time, let alone 2 times at 7,200 feet. And there's just a lot of issues and that you have to overcome. And then we didn't play well in game 2. I thought we did enough things in game one, and we just didn't finish either one of those games very well. And we didn't guard very well in the second half of game two. But since coming back from Wyoming, we've gained some momentum. We've had a whole week to practice going into UNLV, and we practiced really well. The guys had great attention. And then we had two really good games against UNLV. This was 3 games in a row at this level where our turnovers have been 7, 9, and 8. I mean, we're averaging 8 turnovers in the last 3 games, and our assists are way up. And this was a game we won without getting to the free throw line. We only shot 8 free throws, and so we had to get field goals, and we got more field goals than they did. We got shot attempts up. I think they got 55, we got 57 up. So we did a really good job in a lot of areas. And so, I think, I would think the guys are very confident because they know how good Boise is. We know how good Boise is as a staff. And I just thought they followed the game plan very, very well. And we never let them get going. The difference, I think, since coming back from Wyoming, we've at least had 3 straight games. We've stayed away from runs. And as a young team, probably our Achilles heel this year has been we've given up runs, like 12-0 runs in 2.5 minutes. And we've stayed away from that. And I think it's because we're valuing the ball, we're taking better shots, and we're starting to be developing to be a hard team to score on. And those are good things when you get to February.
Coach,
Coach,
how
how
do
much
you
was-
convey to your team a similar?
Shannon,
Coach,
go
how do you
ahead.
convey? Okay, Coach, how do you convey just a similar message to your team to enjoy this win, but not to get too high off of it because you're going to see them again just in less than 2 days here?
Yeah, I mean, we've been doing it now a year. So, hopefully, and we know Boise's going to come at us. We're going to get a great shot at them from them again on Saturday or on Sunday, but it's a quick turnaround. So you don't have really a whole lot of time. I think they know they don't have a lot of time to celebrate this. It's a huge win for us, and we'll meet them tomorrow at noon and start going over things. And, then we meet them tomorrow night for more film. And then you're tipping it off at 1. So you're not waiting on this very long. It's a quick. UNLV was 6 and 6:30. This is 6 and 1. So this is a very quick turnaround. We're at home, so hopefully that favors us, and we can make some subtle adjustments both offensively and defensively that we think can help the guys. We'll watch film throughout the night here and get ready. But the guys they're maturing a little bit, and it's good to see. KJ just did, it was great. I think he's had back-to-back career highs and just did a phenomenal job. I thought he was really good tonight off our bench. And we talked a lot about their bench because Dutrieve, Aycock, and Rice were guys that were scoring a lot of points. I think 27 points combined. Dutrieve didn't score. Rice didn't score. Aycock had probably his best shooting night of the year. But they got 19 points off the bench, and we had 24. So, we really had a lot of respect for their bench, and I thought our bench really showed up tonight, and that was a big key as well.
Andrew, is that you with one last one? No? All right, Coach, thank you very much. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. Thank you.
We're going to have Grant Sherfield and Desmond Cambridge Jr. joining us in a moment, everyone.
Get rest. Great job. Glad we got that.
All right, everyone, we're ready for questions with Des and Grant.
They're still on mute, Aaron.
That's right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're unmuted.
Congratulations, gentlemen, on the game 1 win. How do you guys stay so poised in a game that's so neck and neck?
I just think that comes with, repetition of, just going at each other in practice. We try to keep it as competitive as possible, just so when we get in the real games, every possession counts. And, we're just trying to win every single possession because literally every possession matters. So that's how we look at it.
Yeah, to piggyback off of that, the coaches do a great job of giving us a bunch of like late game situations and practice. We practice it a lot. So I think that plays into a role of how poised we are late in game because we kind of know what to do. We got sets for when it becomes late in the game.
Surefield, when you see guys double team up on you, does that serve you? Like, does that give you motivation to just drive it to the basket or score on them? What's running through your mind when you have so many guys that are on you at one time?
I just try to just calm down, bring it out, and just look. Because if it's two on me, somebody has to be open. So I just try to make the right play, make the right read, and just make the right play. That's all I try to do.
And my final question for you is, what was your final thoughts hitting that game-winning shot?
Oh, I mean, the kid was playing great defense all game, so I was just like, I have to create separation somehow. So I just leaned back and just shot it. Honestly, I wasn't really thinking about too much.
Grant, this isn't the first time you've hit a clutch shot late in the game. Is this just something that, as a basketball player, you're born with, or did you develop into a clutch player in big-time moments?
I mean, you can't really just work on being clutch. So, I mean, either you just want it, either you want the ball in those times and you want to take the shots, or you don't. So, I mean, in those type of plays, I want to step up to the moment when coach calls my name and just try to make the best play possible, if it's for me or if it's for somebody else.
And
What do you
Desmond,
guys think?
Go ahead, Shannon.
Go ahead, Andrew. Nope, go ahead. You're good.
Okay. Desmond, it's obvious you got a lot of big games during the course of February before it's time for the Mountain West Conference tournament. Just what does it mean to come out with a big win like you did tonight? It's got to feel insatiable, just fantastic.
Man, it felt good. It felt really good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It just shows our growth over the year, man. Because we lost those two close games to San Diego State and we feel like we could have got one or both of those. And just like though that series that we could have lost that game with that last second shot. My heart almost dropped, man. So man, it just shows you how hard this league is and how hard you really have to play every game, man. And for us to get that, it's great for us. We're gonna ride that, but we're trying to beat them again on Sunday.
And then y'all ran right off the court into the locker room. So we weren't really able to see the celebration. What was that locker room atmosphere like?
It got crazy in there, man. Man. It was a couple of dance circles. It was some water getting thrown around. It was a very live locker room, man. We're just gonna save that for the Mountain West Conference tournament, and y'all get in there and see that because it's a sight to see. it's a sight to see.
What do you think was the biggest difference for you guys just down the stretch there when you did go ahead and tie it and then take the lead again in the final couple minutes? You guys were playing catch up with Boise for most of the game there, but then to be able to take the lead, what was just the difference maker?
I just feel that we got some key stops. We really buckled down on defense. I want to say in the last media timeout, coach says if they don't touch 70, we should win. But they got 72. But I feel like we did a great job of getting a kill in the last 4 minutes. We did a great job getting stops, and we made big plays.
How do you guys now take this into Sunday and just use this as motivation and not, just use it as motivation as you continue?
We've had instances of winning big games or winning a game and it affecting our mindset. Kind of getting the hot head or the big head. But at the end of the day, we know what we did to win this game, and we just have to. The good teams can repeat the same thing over and over and over and again, and so that's all we're trying to do: just repeat, and get the same outcome.
All right. Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Des. Thanks, Grant.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.